talk about 2024 because I feel like a new year can be so bittersweet. So I wanted to talk about what I do to kind of get rid of this negativity with entering the new year and start it on a more positive note. I usually start the new year more motivated, but at the same time, I start to overthink if I accomplished everything that I wanted to in the past year, if I didn't do enough, and if I wasted time, because that's something that tends to stress me out, is if I am wasting time. It's never too late to start something that you wanted to start. So if you feel like I didn't do what I wanted to do in 2023, it doesn't mean that you are too late now. You're never too late. That's at least what I tried to tell myself. All the things that I wanted to do in 2023 that I feel like I didn't fully accomplish, there's no shame in bringing it on to the new year. This year I want to be more intentional with the things that I do. I want to make sure that the things that I'm doing daily, weekly, monthly are adding up towards my goal instead of just being a waste of time. One way that I keep myself in check and stay intentional is through journaling. From the intro of this video, you could probably tell that I keep many journals. I've been journaling since I was in the 7th grade, so when I was 13 years old, I guess. I'm glad that I get to look back at my teenage years because I feel like as a teenager, you're so much more emotional. At least I was. I would feel things so intensely. It's nice to look back at that. I feel like it's important to be a bit in touch with your teenage side. I honestly forgot who I really was as a teenager. So I'm grateful that I have all these journals where I can look back. Journaling is definitely one of the main habits that I want to maintain in 2024. So this was my last journal. It's honestly still empty. I still have so many pages left, but I'm not going to be bringing this into 2024 with me because I got this right before I traveled to the US. You could probably tell, like, here's New York themed, here's LA themed from when I was there. I think I just want to keep this as a memory from the trip. I'm going to get a new journal for 2024 because I've been seeing videos of people like starting a 2024 journal. I never would do my journals on a yearly basis. I would do it more like if I feel like this is an end of an era, I just change my journal, or if I just got bored of the cover, I would change it. And I don't think that's a smart idea. Since my birthday's in the beginning of the year, it's January 29th, my journal is going to be like not only of the whole year but of the whole age. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm turning 23 now, so this journal is going to be 23-year-old Jess. Before we go get a new journal, I wanted to show you the 2 notebooks that I'm bringing into 2024 with me. First is this. It's a little pocket notebook that I got from Muji. This is going to be my little book of creativity, inspiration, all in one. So I'm gonna bring this book with me whenever I go people watching or sit at a cafe to sketch things that gave me inspiration. Whenever I'm feeling in a rut or feeling a lack of creativity or inspiration, I can just refer back to this book. I got this journal in summer. I think I vlogged when I went to get it. This notebook is very special to me. It's not a journal, it's more of a book for work, something that I'm working on that I'm gonna be announcing soon. I don't know if you can get the hint from all the coffee stickers on the front of it and the color. It's brown like coffee. I'm not gonna say more than that because I will post a video about it soon. So this is a very important notebook for me that I'm definitely gonna be needing in 2024. I'm gonna show you how I start my journal, how I set my intentions for the year, or how I'm planning on doing that this year, and just some prompts that I give myself. So let's go. I spent way too long there for me to end up with a plain navy journal, but it's cute. I like it. Let's open it. What is going on? I hope I made the right choice. Why am I so indecisive over stuff like this? Oh, look. It says, this notebook has been to means of transport, friends made, countries visited. I'll fill this out by the end of... Oh, I'll keep this in the back of the journal, and by the end of the year, I'll have it filled out. And then it's just lined pages. My 2024 journal. I got the one with 240 pages. I wanted the one with 400, but they didn't have lines. They only had plain or dotted, and I remember hating a plain journal because it was like so messy. My last one was red, so I wanted to get another red one, but they didn't have a hardcover. But I think it's better to start with something fully new. I've never had a navy journal. You might be thinking it's not that deep. It matters what you write, not how it looks. If I don't find my journal cute, I won't reach for it. I won't write. So I have to make myself love it. I have to personalize it. I'm at the beach. I came here to journal, but I got in a car accident on my way here. We're both okay, so that's what matters. The thought of it still makes me feel stressed out and anxious. Yay! 2024 journaling. I don't know how to not let this ruin my day. I brought out the mini mic. We're gonna start journaling. I don't have much time because the sun is setting. First topic I'm gonna journal about is reflecting on 2023. I want to write about the memorable moments and the goals that I achieved, because I feel like sometimes it's easy to forget the things that you've done. Reflecting on the past year will help me understand better what I want to work on more this year. The first topic I'm gonna write about is graduating university. I think that's like the main big change for me, is like I'm no longer a student. I've been a student my whole life, and now I'm out in the real world, literally. The sun is setting. I'm gonna have to leave soon. It's literally dark. That's terrifying to be out here alone in the dark. The sun completely set, so I'm not gonna be sitting alone by the beach. There's literally like no one. I'm gonna go to the gym now because I want to be more consistent with the gym in 2024. So I'm gonna do a quick little workout. Left the gym and now I'm going to get some coffee. I ended up walking on the treadmill for like an hour and a half. I did some leg workouts and some ab workouts. Every machine in the gym was full, so I just grabbed a mat, grabbed some weights, and did a simple workout. It's raining. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm back home, so let's make dinner. Take this off. Actually, it looks worse. I made a salad and then steak. This doesn't look aesthetic or anything, but
I love that well done steak.
Yeah, I accidentally overcooked the steak. Like, I don't know how to know if it's done. This is probably like the second time I make steak in my life. But the salad's good. I'm gonna watch Gossip Girl because I'm obsessed with it. It's been many hours. I had dinner and just sat in bed. Literally, I'm gonna light my room on fire. One of my goals that I wrote in my journal was not to do work or anything productive from bed. It's okay, it's still like the first day of New Year, but I need to work on that. Problem is, I don't have a desk or a workspace, but I ordered one today, so hopefully within the next week I'll have a new desk, and that will make getting work done easier. I'm gonna be sitting here watching Gossip Girl until I sleep. I might start editing this video because I want it up soon before the new year doesn't feel new anymore after this episode's done.
His most recent husband.
Good night. This was just gonna be a vlog of the day, but I'll see you in the morning because I didn't explain any of the journaling. I didn't show you what I wrote, how I organized it and everything, but I'm too tired right now. Good morning. It's literally 1 p.m. and I just woke up. I don't know how I slept so much, but let's make the bed. figure out how to steam the milk to make latte art. Hey. While I was journaling, I wrote my 2024 ins and outs, and one of the ins was self-care. Sorry for the echo in the bathroom, by the way. Aside from self-care being eating healthy, working out, having rest days, I also mean taking care of my skin, my teeth, my hair. We're gonna start the year off right by taking action towards that, and I'm gonna start with cleaning all my makeup. I had a little bit of a breakout recently, and I just finished Accutane, so that shouldn't be happening. So I thought I'd take care of my skin by cleaning my makeup products. I also got this crazy lift chin and neck mask. It's like a Korean skincare product. I always get so many masks and never end up using them. So in 2024, we're using our skincare products. So this is supposed to give you like a facelift, I guess. The mask only goes on the bottom half of your face and neck. So I'm just putting some micellar water. It doesn't feel like a skincare mask. It feels like a piece of cloth. And then this side is like jelly. I don't know how this is supposed to work. Does this go around my ear? Okay, yeah. To keep this on for like 15 to 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna clean my makeup products while I do that. I'm pretty sure it's been more than 15 minutes. Ow, my ear. Ow. Literally, it was tugging so hard at my ears. I genuinely feel like it made no difference, just hurt my ears. Okay, so I thought I would go through my journal and show you how I started it off for the new year. Also, I put this little sticker just because it matched. It's like blue and it's so cute. Maybe throughout the year, the more stickers I find, the more I'll add all over it. I haven't seen like people put bows on the front or like Polaroid pictures of themselves. I don't have a Polaroid camera, so I would have to go print out a picture of myself. Maybe later on I'll add that, but for now, this is the first page. It's kind of boring. I want to decorate it, but I'm not in a rush. I don't need to do that now. The decoration of the whole journal is just a bonus. I think the important thing is the actual writing, because that's what's going to set you up for a good new year. Anyways, the first thing I wrote was a reflection on 2023. So I wrote about different moments that defined my year, kind of like just core memories. First thing I wrote about was graduating university. That was a core moment in my year. I feel like 2023 was honestly all of the different like phases of post-grad and the struggles of like figuring out what you want to do. Then I wrote about my sister moving out. This was a big thing for both of us because it was just me and her living at home at the time. My brothers were studying in the UK, so it was like weird because she left and I was the only sibling at home. It was just such an exciting moment for her. I was so proud of her, so I had to write about that. Because me and my siblings are so close, their accomplishments are like big parts of my life too. I celebrate their accomplishments as if it's my own because I'm so proud of them. But anyways, then I wrote about visiting my sister in Dubai. I spent around a month and a half there, and it was honestly kind of like a solo trip because she was so busy at work. That was like a core memory in my year. I had a lot of time to self-reflect on that trip. I spent a lot of time alone, which I feel like I really needed. I spent so much time journaling. I wrote about my summer in Lebanon. It was not very eventful. I feel like I've spent most of it at home. I had a whole different like routine though, because I was living alone, just working out, going to the gym, doing things that I cared about. I wrote about my trip to the UK. It took up an entire page. I got to travel to the UK with my parents to see my brothers graduate. Like I said, my siblings' accomplishments I treat like my own, so I was really happy to celebrate my brothers graduating, and I was so proud of them because they both studied engineering, which is really hard, and they were on their own. That trip was a little chaotic because I did lose my purse. If you watch back the video, you'll see me going through being sick, losing my purse in an Uber, dealing with Uber support, and also being a tourist and going around. But it was a really nice trip. I made a new friend. We had a good time in London and it was just nice. I wrote more about the project that I'm working on. You'll hear about it soon, but I'm not gonna get into it because then I'm gonna end up giving it away. Then I wrote slump era. I got into a little bit of a rut at the end of the year. I was not feeling so great mentally. It was just an overall not good time. I pulled myself out of it. I'm feeling better now, and I'm just making sure I keep myself busy and I'm working on the things that I want to be working on. I traveled to Dubai with my brothers. I filmed a lot of videos. It was just an overall nice trip. Probably one of my favorite memories of the year is traveling to LA and New York, and I'm so happy I documented the whole trip on YouTube. The New York videos aren't up yet, but I'm gonna be uploading them next. These two trips were like honestly the best part of my year. I got to go back to the US for the first time in 15 years after leaving as a kid and never going back, even though I grew up there. So it was honestly like perfect. I literally wouldn't change a single thing about it other than maybe I should have stayed longer, but you can watch the videos and see how that went, because I literally recorded pretty much every single day of the trip. And then I just wrote about Christmas and New Year's. You guys also can go watch the videos. All of the things that I'm talking about I documented on YouTube, so all of my like core memories and key moments of my year are open for everyone to watch, which is kind of weird to think of. Anyways, next section I wrote is my 2024 ins and outs. So for the ins, I wrote being creative and making art. I want to work more on painting and sculpting, because I used to paint. I feel the most like myself when I'm being creative, and I feel the most accomplished, and I don't know. And I also want to get more into creative filmmaking, try to make little short films and little videos, or like more cinematic videos, even if it's just a scene or like a little short film. The next in is self-care. I wrote healthy eating, consistent working out, skincare, and I want to take more care of my hair. I need to get it cut soon, and to read more books. I have so many books that I haven't gotten around to reading, because as soon as I start reading, like I make it everything I do, and then I'm not productive because I'm only just reading. I need to find a balance. Another thing I want to be creative with is exploring my style and my fashion sense. And then daily outside time, because I struggle with this. Sometimes I will stay indoors for way too long and it's not healthy. I need to have my daily outdoor time. Like today I literally haven't left my house yet. To drink more water, because I literally don't drink enough water. I'm gonna try to aim for 2 to 3 liters a day. And then more journaling and morning pages. I like to write morning pages. I got this idea from like a book that I didn't even read, but I saw videos about it on TikTok. I just wake up and write like a whole page without lifting the pen up, like without thinking about what I'm writing, just to see like where my head's at. So I want to do more of the morning pages that I just described, and also I want to do more intentional journaling, so journaling about topics. And then waking up early. Today I woke up late, and honestly I hate waking up late. Like it literally ruins my mood for the whole day. Every time I wake up late I have a headache the whole day, and I just feel so mad at myself, so the guilt is not worth it. I just want to be waking up early. Then for my outs, I wrote negative self-talk, doing work in bed. When I get my desk, maybe that will be easier, but I literally have no place to get things done, so I always end up sitting on my bed. Then I wrote excessive social media scrolling, letting people's perception or opinion matter. Those are obviously outs and something I try to do. And then I wrote my 2024 goals. Some are major goals, some are minor, or just things that I want to improve about myself or do more. I'm not gonna get into details, but like for example, focus more on myself and doing the things that I love, like social media, art, journaling, creating. Another one I wrote is put more effort into relationships and stop self-isolating. By relationships, I mean like friendships. I always kind of like ghost everyone and start self-isolating, which is not a good thing, because I love my friends and I do want to spend time with them, but I feel like I don't know why I always tend to self-isolate. And then I just wrote an entry about what I want my life to look like in 2024. So I wrote it as if like this is me in a year and this is how my life has looked like throughout the year. Like you just pretend that it's you in the future writing it. Then I just wrote an entry about the day yesterday, because I don't know, I feel like it was a bit chaotic start to the new year. Then I wrote an entry this morning. Then there's this. I'm gonna blur out the whole page, but I stuck stickers on these 2 pages, and all of the stickers are different symbols of different things that I want to happen throughout this year. I don't want to reveal this page because it will be a little bit too much oversharing. For example, a sticker that's painting, and I put like in my artist era, and I wrote what I want to accomplish with my painting. Then I put a sticker of the state that I was born in, and I put like the year that I'll finally visit, because I really want to go back there this year. It's kind of how I want my life to look like in 2024, but even more visualizing it than writing the year in advance. I was going through my stickers and I saw these. I'm like, wait, let me visualize my future through these stickers. Yeah, that's the last thing I wrote. So that's it for my 2024 journaling. I'm gonna try to journal pretty much every single day. Honestly, I'm feeling like this journal is not gonna last me the whole year if I keep up with this pace of journaling, which I really hope I do. Anyways, see you.